This year marks the 30th anniversary of The Crow, which came out in 1994, if you can do the math. It's also one of my favorite movies. It's one of my top favorite movies of all time. Because of the 30th anniversary, we've got a 4K version that just dropped on Blu-ray, but it came back to theaters for 2 nights this past week, and I had an opportunity to go watch it. And of course, I ran to the theater to check it out, and oh my god, I'm so happy I did. I haven't seen it since I was 14, and to see it on the big screen again was it was magical. I've loved this movie since day one for many reasons. I didn't know the comic, honestly, when it came out. I actually just happened to go with a relative to go watch it at that time, and immediately fell in love with it. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love romance, and that's what this movie is. It's a gothic, tragic gothic romance in my eyes with some action. It's based on the graphic novel by James O'Barr, in which Eric Draven has been murdered along with his fiancée, and it is said that a crow, when carrying your soul, if you have left things unresolved, will bring you back to life. So a year later, he comes back and wreaks vengeance and avenges his fiancée and goes after his murderers. It was directed by Alex Proyas, and the movie itself is everything that it should have been. You know, seeing it on big screen again was really cool because, you know, the original comic was in black and white, and the director and cinematographer did everything in their power to make it look like a living comic without looking like a comic, which is weird. So they kept all the tones very black and white-ish, right? So not too much color here or there. Visually, it was a very stunning movie. It does reek of the times of the 90s, but it's also timeless in a way, which is weird because you can watch it at any point and just feel that emotion, feel those vibes. The movie started the late, great Brandon Lee, and his final performance, unfortunately, passed away due to an accident during that filming process of that movie. If you weren't aware of that, then you can look at Rock, it's pretty well known. But again, it's such a great movie. You know, him coming back to avenge himself and his fiancée. You know, the fact they were able to finish the movie and still honor him and the storyline, like without discrediting or diminishing any of the part of the film, was awesome. I liked seeing it back on the big screen again because, you know, we live in the 4K era now, and it was cool to see a little bit of that grain, cool to see a little bit of that vintage look on film. But the movie's fantastic. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, please do. You know, it's gone through a couple of different sequels, along with a TV show, and it's going through another reboot. The reboot, I'm going to watch it just for the sake of watching it, but I'm not too stoked about it because this is, again, just magical. You know, it was really cool to see that the theater was full. It was full. But yeah, beautiful movie. The action scenes are choreographed so well. Brandon Lee kicked major ass throughout the whole fucking thing, which again is even more sad because he wasn't getting the opportunity to grow from there, and that sucks. You know, check it out. It's a fantastic movie. It's on 4K now. You can download it, stream it, do all that shit. You know, the jazz. I'm happy that I saw it in the movie theater. I'm happy for the movie, and I hope you enjoy it too. Let me know in the comments. Oh shit, in the comments, and